Hi guys, my name is Neha. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine, which is definitely a lie. I don't do my makeup every day, but this is what I do when I do wear makeup. I will have all the products linked down below. Of course, you don't need to use everything that I use. It's mostly like about techniques and stuff, but I am going to be talking about like the things that I wear every day. Because I wear them every day, I obviously like them. First, I'm just going to prep my lips with this neige lip sleeping mask. If you don't like applying lip balm like with your hands and like sticking your finger in a pot, this one is like almost exactly the same. It's the Summer Fridays lip butter. This one is the vanilla and it's almost exactly the same. This one I keep in my bag all day because I'm always reapplying like every 10 minutes. I wanted to show you my skincare routine because I feel like it's a very crucial part of how my makeup ends up applying. I am a big believer in just hydrating your face to the max before applying anything on it. I'm gonna take this bottle of water, just prep my face with some water. Usually I just use like the water in the sink, but I'm kind of far away from the sink, so that's why I'm doing this. But I'm using hyaluronic acid. This one is from the Inkey list. This is what I do every single morning, whether I'm wearing makeup or not. And I try to like really get it in there because the sides of the nose tends to be like crusty and like left out. And I just let it dry. And once I feel my skin being a little tacky, that's when I know it's time to apply the next product, which is this niacinamide by The Ordinary. I do one pump and I don't let the dropper touch my face. I put it like at an angle so it drops on my face, but it doesn't touch my face. This product, you literally just want to smooth it out. And that's it. I used to like rub it in and then it would like create like a white film, and then I realized I just don't do it properly, so you can like press it in. I like to just like spread it out gently, and then this product takes a little longer to dry, but it's important to let it dry completely. All right, next is moisturizer. I'm just using the CeraVe moisturizer. I always go back to this one just because it's cheap. I know it works well for me. I love it. So also a product I like to like really get into the sides of the nose. Under my eyes, I like try to be more gentle. Oh, I should have wiped my nose before doing this. And then with the leftover, I always just like apply it to my hands. Then I do this lash serum. I do it every single day, morning and night. This one is from Amazon. I used to use the Rapid Lash. Rapid Lash also works well. I've only been doing this for 2 months, so I can't say that it's like been so dramatic, like the change. I do notice my lashes getting longer, and especially like on my bottom lashes. I don't know what is up with that, but it works really well on my bottom lashes. Something I really want is for them to just be stronger because they still feel like very like thin and flimsy. Like every time I curl them, I'm like scared they're gonna just break in half. And the last thing I'm gonna do is my sunscreen. Currently at the moment, I'm using the Supergoop Everyday Sunscreen. This is just like the CeraVe cream. Like it's something I always repurchase, always go back to, just because I know it works well for me and it's pretty cheap. Like you get quite a bit of product for the price. It's SPF 50 and it works beautifully under my makeup. That is why I just keep repurchasing it. I also love the Glow sunscreen, as you guys know, but that one is a bit more expensive. So sometimes when I'm like, I don't want to splurge on that one, like I always just go back to this. And then boom, you've got nice and glowy skin. That's also something I love about this, is how dewy it makes your skin. Now we're actually getting into the makeup. I still use my beloved Hollywood Flawless Filter by Charlotte Tilbury. I've had this bottle for almost 2 years, which I'm like, should I keep using it? But at the same time, I still have so much product, like, and I use about the same amount every time I do my makeup, and I will blend it out with my beauty blender. Just gives like such a beautiful finish to the skin. I love it so much. And as of late, I've been doing my cream contour under my foundation. I'm using the Milk Makeup Bronzer, and I like to warm it up on the back of my hand. So I then grab a brush like this. This one is from e.l.f. I just take it and start applying sort of higher than my actual cheekbone. Like you can see where there's a shadow of my cheekbone is like here, but I like to apply here. And with the leftover, I literally just put it all over my nose and my eye area. Next is foundation. Well, this is a skin tint. It's the Morphe 2 skin tint. And I have been using this a little bit differently. So first you just need to shake it nice. I also put it on the back of my hand. Oh, no, I can't be running low. I mean, I've had this since like the Morphe 2 launch, so that would make sense, but I'm just like sad I don't want to repurchase. Okay, and then I take my beloved new brush. It's an IT Cosmetic brush. It's called the Heavenly Luxe Dual Airbrush Concealer number 2. As it says, it has 2 ends. So one is like a fluffy blending brush, and then the other one is like a typical concealer flat brush. What I do, I take this with a flat brush and I will just start applying wherever I feel like I need the coverage. And I try to not apply anything in my mouth area except for like my nostrils here, right here, because there's redness. Because I don't know what is going on with my skin, but makeup does not stick in this region anymore. It almost happened overnight. I applied like foundation as I normally do one day, and it weirdly just like started separating, and it became chunky and as if my skin was like literally rejecting the product. It was so strange. So I try to like avoid the area and I just don't apply anything there. And I also use this skin tint as concealer. So I apply it right here under my eyes, sides of the nose. Then with the other fluffy brush, I'll just start blending everything out. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this, and now I'm just gonna go back in with my beauty blender and just give a little bit of love back. And I'm pretty happy with this amount of coverage. I used to do concealer under my eyes as well. I've stopped for a second. I don't know, I've just kind of been embracing my insecurities. No, just kidding. It's my under eye are not an insecurity at all. I just don't care. And honestly, I feel like I like the amount of coverage I have already with just the skin tint. I'll just use this NARS Soft Matte Concealer. And I'm blending the edges, not so much where my pimple is. I will go ahead and quickly set with the Charlotte Tilbury powder. As you can see, mine is very beloved. I almost have nothing left. Just setting that pimple and quickly under my eyes. Maybe a little bit on the forehead. Then I use my One Size Beauty loose powder, and I use this sort of like little round puff, and I'm just going to apply more powder to the sides of my nose because I am going to be doing some nose contour. Okay, we're gonna leave it like that, and in the meantime I'm going to set that Milk bronzer with this powder bronzer. This is actually a powder from Sephora. It's the Micro Smooth powder, but I bought mine in a shade a little darker than my skin tone, just so I could use it as a bronzer. So just doing that, and then I like to just like get the powder nice in there, and then I stamp it on. And I need to be careful because just the shade of this color, it kind of looks a little orange in some lighting, so. But overall, it just makes my skin look like smooth like butter. This powder is so nice. Next is cream blush. This is the Makeup by Mario blush in the shade Raspberry, and I'm going to apply it like that. It's a beautiful pink. I really love it. Love it. I'm using this is the e.l.f. like putty blush brush. And I'm gonna blend this out. I swear to God, whenever I wear this blush, I get so many compliments. The first time I wore it, I was walking down the streets downtown, and a woman literally stopped me to tell me, "I love your blush. Like, what blush are you wearing?" Please believe me when I tell you this does not happen to me. Sometimes I will like watch influencers who are like, "Oh, I got so many compliments on this," and I'm like, getting compliments in real life. Can't relate. I guess that blush was so pretty that the girl was stunned. She had to stop me. It's really pretty. These blushes are super high quality. They last a long time because they're cream, but they sort of blend into like almost like a powder finish. They stain your skin, like they're gonna be there and they're gonna stay. Over it, I'm just gonna go and use the Charlotte Tilbury Pinkgasm wand. I use this like as a highlighter or like a second blush. It's honestly just because this provides a lot of joy for me. Healthy skin, healthy cheeks. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, next, brows. I absolutely hate doing my brows, but it is such an essential part of like making my makeup look put together. Using, once again, the one-sized powder. I saw Doja Cat do this. She sets her brows before doing them, and it makes sense because, as you can see, I used skincare. There's like probably like leftover of the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless filter and whatever product may be, so they're kind of like a little wet and you just kind of want to set them before applying anything. So I'm going to quickly fill them in with my favorite ever. This is the CoverGirl brow pencil. I always talk about this. I use the shade Brown Honey, I think, Honey Brown, and I really love it. I use this brow styling gel by Ivy Poppy May, and this is exactly what the name says. It's a brow styling gel. I wouldn't say that it's long lasting. The reason why I use this is because I love how it makes my brows look, and then I can sort of mimic the shape and how my brow is looking into place. So actually, I'll just show you what I do. This is a gel, so you really don't need to like water activate. It kind of looks like the Patrick Ta brow wax, but it's not a wax. It's like already like ready to use. I'm also just gonna be using the Ivy Poppy May brush. How I do it is I just take a small amount, brush it through my hair brows. Do you see how easy that was? And it gives you like instantly like feathery brows. It's beautiful. It's really pretty, but once again, like my ick with this is that unfortunately it doesn't make my brows last so long, so that's the only thing I'm like sad about. Then I use the other side of the brush and sort of just like press them in place, and I also just use my finger. That's what I'm saying, like I'm using this to style my hair, and then I use the NYX Lift and Snatch brow pencil, and I will just like do strokes wherever I feel like I need them. I'll just rebrush them again, and like if it could stay like that all day, I would be in love. I like to use a little bit of the 24-hour brow setter by Benefit. I just use the flat brush, the flat end of the brush, and just like glue them in place. This is like glue. It will keep your eyebrows like stick up like that all day. Next, I take my brow pencil once again, and I sort of use this as a cream base to do my nose contour. So I draw a line like this. And then I draw like a U down there. And 2 lines. And then I use like a really small brush and use it to blend. Then I grab this Revolution palette. I do a mixture of this shade with this shade. So these two. I just set the cream. With the brush that I use with my concealer, there's like leftover like foundation, so then I just go over everything. And next, I'm gonna be using, same again, Revolution palette. I am using this shade right here. This is going in my crease. I like to extend everything, and I will use this shade and drag it down my nose a little bit. I want it to be a tiny bit more warm, so I'll use this shade right here. Just go over it and slightly warm up that shade. Then I retake my It Cosmetic brush, right, with the leftover foundation that there is on here. I will do a slight cut crease. I just noticed that doing this makes my eye look exponentially bigger. You can already see like this eye. Look at this eye. It looks bigger. Then I grab a flat brush using the cream shade, and this goes into the inner corner. I'm sorry the lighting is so dark. It is raining. It's been dark like this the whole week. And I'm just grabbing a shade that is slightly darker. I like to go over the edge here with the bridge of my nose and define it even more. Connect everything. I'm gonna curl my lashes and I apply mascara one eye at a time. I'm using the Rare Beauty mascara and it's the best to ever exist, or at least to work on my lashes. I got mascara everywhere, so I'm just gonna let it dry before wiping it off. I'm using this nude eyeliner and I'm just gonna line my waterline but lightly. Next, I grab the small brush that I use for my nose. But I'm just gonna re-grab the same shades that I use in my crease. And I'm gonna go ahead and smoke out the lower lash line. I'm using the Rare Beauty eyeliner and I'm just gonna do a small... Of course I fucking jinxed it. I always do this eyeliner in like 2 seconds, and of course the day I'm filming, this has to be the worst eyeliner I've ever done. Oh no, my camera, the battery is so low. I'm gonna quickly do my bottom lashes. Okay, we're gonna hurry up because I don't have a lot of battery left. I'm just going to recurl my lashes, which I know is criminal, but it actually makes such a big difference for me. And that's how I do my eyes. I'm gonna do some freckles because I always do freckles. I'm gonna skip this part. I've done my freckles on camera so many times. I'm gonna be using a mixture of this brow pencil and this Amazon one. Okay, I'm doing just like really light freckles. I use a little bit of this Wet n Wild blush. Like that. I'm so annoyed my camera just died. I'm gonna quickly do my lips. I'm using this Rimmel lip liner. I guess this is good because you can see in like the 2 different cameras what the makeup looks like. And then I use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in medium 2. And I do small amount. This is how I do my makeup. I hope you guys enjoyed, learned a thing or two. It's nothing like super different from what I usually do. I like how my eyes are looking. I like my skin. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you in my next one. As always, please stay safe and healthy. I'll see you later.